Hello everybody. Well, it's time to do a bit of maintenance on the Goldwing. There's something I forgot to do last winter when I did it, and that was to replace the spark plugs. So it's a GL1800 Honda Goldwing. It's a 2003 model, but they should be pretty well the same all across the board in the GL1800s. So what we have to do is we have to get geared up for this. So first of all, we have spark plugs, 6 of them. We have a feeler gauge for measuring the gap of the spark plugs before we install them. We have a torque wrench. We have some sockets. We have a little pick. I want to explain to you what the pick is for. And also, we have our service manual. Important to use your service manual. Torque everything on. You should try to do this when your engine is cold, which I'm doing there now. And so we're going to go through the procedure. It's going to be a pretty simple process, not too much involved at all. So the first thing I have to do is come over here and I have to drop down this highway peg, take this off, and then I'm going to go after each bolt in here and take these off as well. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. There's little pieces of rubber inside here, and I'm going to pull these out so I can get my socket to fit in. So when I get that done, we'll come back and show you. So we're going to take it, you got to get closer. You got to take out these little rubber plugs, and watch they don't take off like a scalded cat across the floor.
They're teeny tiny.
Oh, they're teeny tiny. And then there's more down here.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
And there's another one in here. Like that. So they're out. Now we'll just go ahead and start taking these bolts out here, and that will be, what will that be? That will be, I think, a 6mm. Yeah, 6mm hex socket. So we'll be back in a minute. No, maybe it's time. For what they cost.
That's our first set of plugs now?
First set of plugs, yep. The very first set of plugs.
Yeah, I had a little delay when I started up that picture I took and was capturing.
Oh yeah. Hang on there now.
I'm hanging on.
Are you hanging on?
Yep.
Tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's good you're hanging on. If you do go to fall, don't take the camera with you. Because you know what I say.
I know, you're too kind.
Medicare don't cover the camera.
No, do not.
Okay. So this should be close to coming off there now.
I don't think I was paying attention. How many did you say had to come out?
5.
5, okay. Uh-huh.
And there's what it looks like. This can technically come off, but I didn't pull it right off. It's kind of stuck on with 2-way tape, but it can come off. So if you guys are taking yours off and this happens to come off, it's because it's probably been replaced or something with another one. So our spark plugs are in here. So we're going to pull. You want to investigate or inspect the boots, make sure they're not cracked or anything. So I'm going to pull the plug out there now shortly, and we'll see what the plug looks like. So let's see what these look like. Of course, I'm over there with a bike ramp, and the bike ramp is full of lift kit stuff. Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's incredible.
Oh yeah. Now, how are we going to check them? Well, the way to check them is to use a feeler gauge. So let's go over to our book. And our book says that the gap should be, let me see now, anywhere from 39 to 43 thousandths of an inch. So that would be between here and here. So we're way over spec. Way over. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace them with the plug that came out. These have already been pre-checked by me, and this is where 43 will bring you, right there. And just to compare it to here, it's almost up to 50. 43 is its limit. So it's due for a set of spark plugs. Now, folks, these bikes can take 3 types of spark plugs, 3 different makes, or 3 different heating ranges. This is the recommended standard one. There's also one for cold climate, and there's one exactly for high speed runs. I'll take a screenshot of that particular picture there, and that way I'll attach it to the video and you'll be able to use that as a reference. So just going to remove the rest of the spark plugs. I'm going to put a little dab of dielectric grease on the threads, like so, and should make them real easy to get out the next time. A little trick that I use, I always use a piece of rubber because that plug is way in there a bit, and I put the rubber on the end of the plug, and I use the rubber to,
That's a good tip.
screw on the tip, yeah. So screw on the spark plug, and that's how I started. Then we'll come back and we'll torque the spark plug. That spark plug is in, so we're going to use a 3/8 drive. Well, in this case, a snap-on ratchet. We're going to go in. Well, we're not going to go in. I got to get an extension. See, folks, it's real. We even fool up here at times. Okay, so we're looking for 18 Newton meters, which is around 13 foot-pounds. So.
Can we call these grunts?
No, these aren't even a full grunt. See that?
Uh-huh.
Spark plug is in.
Easy does it.
Now, before you put your boot back on, you should take a little dab of dielectric grease and put in the boot. Like that. And when you put it on the spark plug, that means that it'll keep moisture out, and also it will prevent the boot from sticking, the rubber from sticking to the porcelain on the spark plug.
Awesome.
Continue on and do this side, and we're going to go over and do the other side exactly the same way we did this side. So these torque into 10 Newton meters. If you don't know what Newton meters is, Google is your friend.
Oh, he is. He
Right?
can be.
If anybody wants to know what that is,
What's that? That's a bill.
that's a bill. My good friend Luke gave me that years ago,
And you still have it.
and it's there to keep the road demons away.
And it's been working because we haven't
I
seen
have
any.
never seen a road demon since I put that bell on.
No, me neither.
You know that, Luke? Never seen one.
Really?
Nope.
No. So it works.
It works, I'm telling you, it works.
Yeah.
And the only way it works is if somebody gives it to you. Like if a fella goes out and he buys one of those bells and puts it on his bike,
No
he's
good.
going to see road demons.
Whoa.
It's going to happen because it wasn't given to you.
Yeah.
So guys, if you don't have one, you got to hint around to your buddies. Boy, I saw a road demon today. I wonder what I could get to stop a road demon.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's what you got to do, folks. Now, that being said, don't forget to put your little black plugs in. Keeps the holes from rusting out. And wipe down your bike good. And I got to do the other side. And that's going to complete this video on how to change spark plugs on a GL1800.
Perfect.
And we'll see you in the next video, guys. So you guys take care, ride safe, and God bless.